Baboons are blessed with exceptional physical strength, and whenever a predator tries to mess with them, they immediately employ their talents to crush them. And while big cats may rule the jungle, baboons are one of the very few groups that they cannot keep under control, which is exactly what we're about to see today. Road crossing turned into a battlefield when a leopard's attempted ambush of a baboon troop backfired spectacularly. The predator's confident charge met unexpected resistance as the troop's social structure instantly transformed into battle formation. While females retreated with young, male baboons launched an aggressive counterattack, led by their dominant member. The alpha male's fearless response resembled a rugby tackle, meeting the leopard's charge with surprising force and fury. The leopard's hunt quickly devolved into desperate self-defense as multiple male baboons joined the assault, with the predator finding itself overwhelmed by coordinated primate aggression. The baboons' unified defense proved why these primates command respect despite their smaller size. Their combination of tactical coordination and raw aggression turned what should have been a routine hunt into a humbling retreat for the leopard. Trying to be clever doesn't always work when you're facing overwhelming odds, and in this rare clip, the leopard barely escaped with its life after making a risky move. It was hiking in a storm pipe and tried to surprise a baboon with a quick ambush, but that instantly turned into a tactical retreat when it got confronted by multiple baboons, forcing it to seek refuge in the same storm drain. The primates immediately seized tactical advantage, maintaining guard positions at the pipe's entrance, preventing the big cat from coming back out again. It was a smart move on the leopard's part, attacking from a hidden position that could also be used as an escape route if things went south. But it was now stuck in there, and unless there was another exit, the cunning big cat was going to stay trapped there until the angry troop decides to leave. Role reversal played out dramatically when a leopard found itself fleeing from its usual prey here, abandoning its tree perch in panic at a baboon's approach. The scene defied natural order as the larger predator displayed genuine fear of the smaller primate. The leopard's desperate escape, literally jumping off to what could have been a very painful fatal landing, was the ultimate proof of how power dynamics can shift when baboons turn aggressive. You never want to be on the receiving end of a baboon's wrath, and as soon as the leopard saw one coming, it preferred a potentially crushing landing to the possibility of having to deal with that. A desperate but smart decision. Here we see a seemingly exhausted hyena that was limping along the road between two vehicles when it was suddenly detected by a bunch of baboons. The typically fearsome predator's vulnerable state created an unexpected scene. The baboons appeared to have set up an ambush for the weakened hyena. However, the baboon's tactical advantage disappeared when they made a crucial error, producing a loud noise that alerted their intended target. The hyena, despite its compromised condition, immediately recognized the threat and fled the scene. The baboon's patient strategy might have succeeded, if not for their premature audio warning. They're not the best at being stealthy. They rely too much on brute force to worry about being quiet. Maternal instinct faced off against predatory intent when a hyena encountered a baboon protecting its concealed infant here. The mother's defensive posture and unflinching stance sent clear signals about the consequences of any aggressive move. Despite the hyena's curious investigation, the baboon maintained perfect composure, combining threatening displays with strategic positioning. Her message was unmistakable. Any attempt to reach her infant would trigger a violent response. Two chimpanzees and a baboon clashed over contested food here. The baboon's massive canines were on full display as it fearlessly confronted the numerically superior chimps. Despite facing stronger opponents, the baboon showed remarkable courage, repeatedly charging at the pair. The encounter devolved into an almost comical display of primate aggression, resembling a human squabble more than a wild animal confrontation. The chimps, though possessing superior strength, found themselves challenged by the baboons' relentless aggression and intimidating dental weaponry. The resulting melee featured more posturing and slap fighting than serious combat, with neither side fully committing to lethal engagement. Baboons pursued a clearly disinterested cheetah here, the world's fastest land animal deliberately moving at a fraction of its capability. Despite the baboon's aggressive pursuit, the cheetah maintained a casual pace that still proved too swift for its pursuers. The cheetah's reluctance to either flee at full speed or engage in combat demonstrated calculated risk assessment rather than cowardice. Running at just roughly 15 miles per hour, it stayed easily ahead of the determined baboons while avoiding unnecessary energy expenditure or potential injury. It was obviously terrified of the baboons, but it hadn't yet made its mind up about what it was gonna do about it. All that it knew was that it shouldn't allow the primates to catch it, because it understood what they were capable of perfectly well, and it wanted no part of it. This intriguing standoff developed after a female cheetah with 3 cubs had secured an impala kill, only to face an unexpected challenger. A bold male baboon approached their meal from 100 feet away, triggering a defensive response from the mother. The cheetah attempted to intimidate the intruder with a bluff charge, but the baboon demonstrated unusual courage, backing only slightly before countercharging. The baboon, perhaps wary of nearby human observers, maintained distance while keeping watch over the scene. Neither animal pushed for decisive confrontation, creating a tense equilibrium around the disputed meal, which wasn't visible in the shot. An alpha male baboon charged straight at a lion that was threatening its troop here. The predator's confident approach towards screaming baby baboons transformed instantly when the troop leader launched right at it. The alpha's full-speed charge, accompanied by its aggressive screams, triggered an immediate risk calculation in the lion. Despite its superior size and strength, the big cat retreated quickly rather than face the baboon's notorious fighting fury and dangerous teeth, proving that even apex predators must weigh potential injury against possible reward. As vicious as alpha male primates can be sometimes, this is one reason why I really respect them. They might rule with an iron fist, but when it's time to fulfill their duties, they don't hesitate one bit, even when the risk of a violent death is involved. As soon as a lion approached here, the baboon instantly recognized and countered the predator's hostile intentions. Rather than flee, the primate launched a shockingly bold offensive that caught the lion completely off guard. The baboon's unbridled aggression and wild charge proved too intimidating for the larger predator, forcing an immediate retreat. Not content with merely driving off the threat, the baboon maintained relentless pursuit, ensuring the lion's complete withdrawal from the area. The predator's flight demonstrated genuine fear rather than tactical retreat, as the baboon's sustained chase left no opportunity for counterattack. Surrounded by African wild dogs, this lone baboon demonstrated remarkable composure under pressure. Despite being encircled by multiple predators, the primate maintained its nerve, transforming defense into strategic counterattacks whenever any dog ventured too close. The baboon's tactical response combined aggressive displays with calculated vocal calls for reinforcement. Each time a wild dog tested its defenses, the baboon launched decisive counterstrikes while continuing to signal its troop for support. The wild dog's coordinated hunting strategy began to falter against the primate's unexpectedly fierce resistance. Their attempted encirclement proved ineffective, as the baboon successfully held them at bay long enough for help to arrive. The approaching sounds of the responding baboon troop quickly changed the hunter's calculations. Recognizing the turning tide as reinforcements neared, the wild dogs abandoned their attack. You need to take a look at this one. An unlikely confrontation unfolded on top of a tent when a dog tried to challenge a baboon, transforming the temporary structure into an impromptu fighting arena. While onlookers shouted for the encounter to end, the two animals engaged in a tense but quick skirmish. The baboon displayed its superior agility, utilizing precise movements and tactical positioning as it leapt from one section of the tent to the other. Though the dog appeared to treat the encounter as play, the primate maintained intense focus, calculating every move. The baboon's natural advantages, opposable thumbs, superior intelligence, and unmatched attack angles made it a potentially lethal opponent. Despite the dog's bold initiative, it remained fortunate that full combat never erupted, as baboons' notorious fighting capabilities and martial precision could have ended the confrontation tragically for the canine. I'm not sure if this baboon was trying to adopt the little puppy or what it was trying to do exactly, but this wasn't the way to do it. The baboon was acting like a little child, completely oblivious to the young pup's obvious terror as it was trying to drag it away with it. The little pup's mother watched in horror, but it was too scared to intervene. I think the concerned parent would have reacted differently if the baboon had been trying to harm its little one, but it probably understood that it was just being a baboon. Did you enjoy this video? Please let us know in the comments section down below. And don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe to the channel while you're at it. And please, turn on your notifications bell to get notified when we upload a new video. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.